if I were to say to Bill and Mary, hey, usually people do this for one of two reasons. It's save money or save the planet. Which one is more important to you? And they say, well, I want to save money. All right, great. Now, that in itself is not necessarily a dominant buying motive. But let's just say that we go through the presentation and I uncover that this will save them $100 a month out of the gate. So now I could say, hey, you want to save $100 a month, right? Yeah, absolutely. Okay, well, sign here. But that wouldn't really be getting into the emotion. They like the idea of saving $100 a month. That is important to them. They said that's the main reason they want to buy, but it's not going to get them necessarily to take action or to take action immediately. Now, on the other hand, if I were to say, wow, $100 a month, let me ask you a question. Mary, I'll ask you first. What would you do with an extra $100 a month in your budget? And Mary says, well, that would probably be a date night. Bill and I go out to dinner. Oh, wow. Okay. How often do you have a date night now? Not very often, blah, 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 budget's tight, whatever. So that would allow you to have an extra date night once a month. Wow. That's pretty cool. What about you, Bill? What would you do with the $100 a month? Would you go on the date night with Mary, or would you use it to pay bills? What does that $100 a month savings mean to you? Bill says, well, to be honest with you, I'd like the idea of going out on a date, but our budget's really tight. And right now, to me, it would just take the pressure off of some of the bills that we have and help me pay off this credit card or whatever. Okay. Now, if I wanted, I could go beyond that. If I'm in strong enough rapport, I could take that to another level. And I'll save that for later, because you have to kind of set the stage and do it the right way, or else it sounds ridiculous. But I could go beyond that level of emotion. I could really get into how that would make them feel. And I could even turn that up another notch. But my point is, by just going beyond saving $100, turning that into what they would do with the $100, that in itself turns a cold, hard, factual number of savings into something that they're going to be more emotional about. Mary is going to be more likely to take action to make date night happen because it hasn't been happening very often. Bill is probably going to end up compromising with Mary and doing more date nights, but maybe not every month, because Bill is stressed out about the budget and Bill wants to take the pressure off of paying bills. But either way, can you see where they're a lot more in tune with the emotional benefit to them than if we just said, oh, you're going to save $100 a month? Does that make sense?